Behind me here is one of my favorite couple style travel trailers of all time. I'm gonna go show you why. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Myles and we are here today taking a look at this Grand Design Reflection 296 RD TS. As I step back here, you'll be able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen of this travel trailer, and that's going to get me right into talking about towing this travel trailer real quick. I do have my Tundra here, and so this is a great time and example to talk about why I probably would not tow a travel trailer this size with this half-ton truck. There may be some other half-ton trucks that may be more properly equipped to tow a travel trailer like this, but with this specific travel trailer here, the unloaded vehicle weight rating is 8,018 pounds. So that's with nothing in it. It weighs 8,018 pounds. It has a hitch weight of 900 pounds. So that's gonna be the weight here that sits directly on the bumper of your truck. Now, when you're looking at towing a travel trailer like this, or really any trailer, that hitch weight is directly related to your cargo capacity or payload capacity on the truck. So on this Tundra here, it has a cargo capacity of only about 1,200 pounds with the TRD off-road package and the 1794 edition package. So only 1,200 pounds. That means once you put stuff in this travel trailer, even just filling up your 30-pound propane bottles here and then putting batteries on the tongue here, those two things alone are going to add to that hitch weight. Plus you add cargo in the travel trailer, you add stuff into the bed of your truck, plus the weight of the occupants also is attributed to your cargo capacity there. Very quickly, you can overload the cargo capacity of a half-ton truck. So that is something you really need to pay attention to, is the cargo capacity or the payload capacity on your truck versus what the hitch weight of the travel trailer is. Because this has a 900-pound hitch weight with nothing in it, and this only has a 1,200-pound cargo capacity, I wouldn't tow it with this truck, even though technically by all metrics it is, capable of doing that. And I will say there's a little bit more information I need to look into with the trucks, because I have seen some comments as I talk about this more that sometimes they count that cargo capacity with the sticker inside the door with an occupant or two already being accounted for. I haven't looked into this yet. If you have like firm, solid information on this, let me know down below in the comments. But all I know is the sticker on this truck here tells me the cargo capacity is right about 1,200 pounds, and throwing stuff in the bed of the truck, like our generator alone, is probably 200 to 300 pounds. Just with that already, like, put this trailer on there as it sits with nothing in it, and you're right at the cargo capacity. So that is why I wouldn't tow this with a half-ton truck. A 3/4 ton truck would be much more fit to tow something like this comfortably, because it's not a small travel trailer by any means. Definitely has a large front cap here. It's just a bigger profile overall than some of your less expensive travel trailers. And as we go through the outside of this RV, gonna point out a lot of things that I really like here. I also will let you know the things that I don't like as we go through this trailer as well, because there are a couple of them, but there's a lot more good to outweigh the bad. So starting up front, you have a full molded fiberglass front cap. On a lot of less expensive travel trailers, you see this front cap cut right here, and then they do some kind of rock guard down underneath here. On the higher end travel trailers like this Reflection, they do a full one-piece molded fiberglass front cap with no seams in it, LED light bars that come down the front here, and just a really nice, beautiful looking front cap. You have two 30-pound propane bottles. So this is going to be one of the first things we see, that whether you're wanting to do some comfortable extended camping or wanting to live in a trailer full time, you're going to get more capabilities to make that more comfortable for you in something like this Reflection. Having 30-pound propane bottles instead of 20-pound propane bottles is going to give you much more propane capacity, which is going to be powering things like your furnace inside, your water heater, your gas stove, stuff like that. Spot for batteries up front here as well, so those will go there, and then you have a power tongue jack. As we go down this side, you are going to have slam latch doors for your storage doors, and they do have magnet latches here to hold those open. Through here, it is not the largest storage compartment ever. Part of that, you'll see some travel trailers with larger storage that do a drop frame down underneath here. I actually don't mind that they're not doing a drop frame because that would add weight to the travel trailer, and this already is more on the heavy side. It's definitely one of your heavier travel trailers, so kind of reducing weight there by not doing a drop frame up front here. You have aluminum framing, welds on both sides of your aluminum framing, and that's going to be your pass-through storage compartment through there. Again, slam latch doors, so that will just slam shut for you, make that nice and easy. You're going to have electric stabilizers down underneath, and then a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines will sit above the enclosed underbelly, and it does have 12-volt heat pads on the RVs as well. So that means, one, whenever your furnace is on, it's going to keep your water tanks and water lines from freezing. And if you're towing going down the road when you wouldn't be running your furnace, you have electric 12-volt heat pads to make sure your water tanks don't freeze if you're towing in colder conditions with water in your tanks. Tankless on-demand water heater. It is a Furrion on-demand water heater. And then you do have a spot underneath here to store a sewer hose as well. And also, propane quick connect line there too. Just saw that there. Gonna have Goodyear Endurance American-made tires, so a more premium tire there for sure. Plus a MORryde CRE 3000 suspension system, so a more premium suspension. Spot to hook up a TV outside, so if you want that, you do have that. And then you have a nice big awning here with outdoor speakers as well. You're gonna have an LED light bar there underneath your awning, so whether your awning is in or out, you will get use of that LED light bar. It's just kind of hard to see during the day. And then as you can see here, no slide outs on the campsite. So this is going to give you a very comfortable experience wherever you're parked at, where you don't have slide outs sticking out into your camping area, and a much more spacious area to hang out at underneath your awning because you don't have slide outs that are sticking out underneath your awning space. Ladder to get up onto the roof. You are prepped for a backup camera as well. You have an accessory hitch here off the back, so it's not rated to tow anything off the back here, but this hitch looks like it's rated for 300 pounds. I don't see a sticker on here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 300 pound capacity on this accessory hitch here, so you can put a rack back here. This is probably where I would put my generator if I was bringing my generator with me somewhere on a travel trailer like this. And then you have a 370 watt solar panel up on the roof. So you have that Furrion solar panel there, 2 ACs on the roof as well. And then you have a big slide out here. This does have a rack and pinion style slide out, as you can see down underneath there. And then you are going to have a smaller slide out right here with a Schwintek style slide mechanism. So come down this way, all of your tanks are going to drain out of this one central location. So all black and gray tanks will come to this one spot here. Have a light there in case you're doing this in darker conditions. So well thought out with that. And then as you come along this way, pass-through storage compartment here. Nautilus water management system for all of your water connections. You have a light there as well. You can see you have a 50 amp solar charge controller here. So good amount of solar already. And if you wanted to expand upon the solar system, add inverters and whatnot, you're going to be able to do that and run more components off of that solar in your travel trailer. Prep for side cameras as well as a backup camera, so you can add those side cameras. And then here's our exact specs on this model here. 8,018 pounds unloaded. Fully loaded is 9,995 pounds. So might as well just say 10,000 pounds. And like I mentioned, the biggest thing is that hitch weight. 900 pound hitch weight on this travel trailer. That's one of the most important metrics that you need to look at when it comes to towing a travel trailer like this, because when you look at just the overall weight, even a gross vehicle weight rating still comes about 1,000 pounds under what the max trailering capacity is for this Tundra here. But that hitch weight is just so close to that cargo capacity. It's something that, you know, I would be uncomfortable with. But I will say I would love to try to tow this with my Tundra and see how it does. I wish I could do that, but unfortunately I cannot. Now, that's everything on the outside. Let me know what you think about the outside. And as we go inside, I'm really excited to hear your thoughts as well. So be ready in the comment section to let me know what you think about the inside of this travel trailer. And let's go take a look. Now, as we go inside, one critique I have that's a little strange in such a premium travel trailer, you have these traditional RV steps that shake the ground when you go in and out of them. Now they did add this step right here. So, or it's not a step, sorry, it's legs here that will go and connect with the ground there, but it's still not that more premium solid step. So, I mean, there are some pros to this because those solid steps, when you lift them up, they do have to go into the door of the travel trailer. They're a little bit more bulky and heavy than something like this, but I don't know, they just feel a little bit more safe and premium. So it's a little weird to see just a traditional travel trailer entry step on such a premium fifth wheel. This has an Arctic insulation package. So many people ask if an RV is like rated for 4 seasons. Anything that you're looking at in this price point is going to come fully equipped with everything you could ask for to have the most comfortable camping experience in all seasons. So fully enclosed underbelly, 2 air conditioners, 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks. I mean, it has everything that you could ask for as far as being prepared for all climates. And so many people ask about insulation as well. Honestly, a lot of these travel trailers, they're all built the same way. They all insulate pretty much the same way. So if you're looking at travel trailers that are in a similar price point, usually the insulation is going to be very, very similar. As we go inside, we are here at McClains RV Superstores in Rockwall, Texas today. So if you are interested in this RV, you can text us at the number on the screen. You'll also be able to see all of McClain's locations that we can help you out of. So if you are interested in this RV, you're in one of these locations, or you're just ready to start shopping for your next RV, text us at the number on the screen. We would love to help. McClain's also has a lot of perks to being a customer there, such as you automatically become a member in the Priority RV Network, which is going to be about 140 different dealerships across the United States that will give you front of the line service if you have an emergency while you're in the middle of a trip. Something that's very important. Definitely don't want to be without something like that when you have an RV. So text us at the number on the screen if you are ready to start shopping for your next RV or like this RV that we're looking at here today. Now, as we go inside, this floor plan here is just so impressive. I mean, so impressive. Look at all the space that you have in this area. I really like what they did here. We've seen this in some other travel trailers too, but this is one of the longest travel trailers where they do this style of floor plan that just makes it feel huge in here. And there's really not a whole lot of like high-end luxury brands that are doing a floor plan like this at this size. So it's really unique what Reflection has put together here. We're going to start in the back and then work our way forward. You're going to have additional storage up above your dinette table. So this will pass all the way through there and be a nice space for additional storage. Solid wood cabinet doors, it feels like here. So yep, those are going to be solid wood cabinet doors. And then you have pull down blackout shades on all your windows with balances that go down the window to block out any excess light coming in through the sides. Plus they give you these pull strings here because it can be annoying to try to figure out where that shade is at up in there. So this just makes your life a heck of a lot easier having that pull string. And then this is a huge U-shaped dinette table. Plus they do this telescopic leg here in the middle that gives you more foot space than you get with a lot of other U-shaped dinette tables. So you can truly fit, you know, probably 3 or 4 people in here. If you have kids, you could probably put 3 kids along that back cushion and then 2 adults on the sides. But usually with U-shaped dinette tables, you run out of space with your legs because of the, you know, having 2 legs here as opposed to just 1 in the middle. So like that they did that there. And then this will drop down and make into a bed when you want it. So you have these supports along the edge here that the table will drop down to, and then you can take this cushion here and make this into a bed. Love that you have the windows all the way around the back as well, plus windows all around this side. So not only letting in a lot of natural light, but also giving you great views of your surroundings wherever you are at. I do have one critique though on the windows where, I mean, I like that you get windows here on your campsite. They're just not very big, you know, so you don't get like a huge, great view of your campsite environment like you might in some like island kitchen models that do their seating on this side of the trailer. So that's one critique, but that's something I could easily live with for how great this floor plan is. Right when we walked in, you do have your controls for everything on the travel trailer. It has a motion activated sensor there. You can see you have your tank heater button here for your 12-volt heat pads, your lights, awning controls, tank levels, things like that. Plus this will connect to your phone so you can control aspects of this RV from your phone as well. Jensen audio system also has a DVD player built into that as well that is going to be connected to your TV here. You have a key ring here right when you walk in so you can hang your keys there. A little bit of storage here as well. And a Roku TV. It is a smart TV. It's a TCL TV as well. and it will swivel out like so. So if you want to be able to view it from more of your dinette table, you are able to do that. You can see it's on a swivel bracket there. So you are able to do that as well. Push that back in, and then directly across from the TV, you have 3 recliners here. Now, because this is a longer version of this floor plan, they're able to fit in 3 recliners. All 3 of these seats will recline, and you can see when I lift this up here and push this back, they do lay all the way flat as well. So those are 3 recliners that will lay down flat. Great comfortable seating here. And if you just want to be able to lay out on the sofa as well, this gives you the ability to be able to do that, as this space is probably, I mean, if I lay down on it, oh wow, that's great. So with my head on the armrest, you can see my feet being 6'2", do not go over the other armrest. Being like 6'2", 6'3", you can lay with your head on the armrest here and your feet won't go over that other armrest there. As we go down underneath the sofa, you do have LED lights that shine down underneath there as well. You have to be hooked up to 110 power to get those on. Heat and massage on your chairs. And then you do have carpet in the slide out. I know this is something a lot of people don't like, so that is something worth pointing out, that you do have carpet in the slide out in this travel trailer. It's something I think I could live with, but you know, maybe would prefer not seeing carpet in the slide out. As we come back this way, another very impressive thing, because you have a 7-foot tall ceiling height in here, just feels huge, and it gives you the ability to have this very large, almost residential size Furrion 12-volt refrigerator. So giving you the capability to, again, get closer to that full timing aspect of being in an RV and what you need to full time in an RV, or just doing extended camping as well. This is what you see in a lot of fifth wheels also, so just a really large size refrigerator. 2 ACs in this model, so you'll have an AC here and AC in the bedroom that are ducted, and it is a dual ducting, so you have ducting coming out this side and this side, so you have double the amount of AC vents in the roof to help cool down this RV quicker. In your kitchen space, it is kind of limited on countertop space. That's another potential critique. It has solid surface countertops and a huge slab here that pulls up to give you additional countertop space on this side of the sink. And over here, I mean, you do get a lot of usable space there. It's just kind of, you know, next to the stove here, you just have back into this corner. So it's not the most space around the stove, but you have no walls on either side, so you don't feel restricted or constrained in that area by any means. Storage down underneath here, you're gonna have 6 pull-out drawers, so lots of drawer storage there. Outlets in this area, you have outlet on this side of the sink and outlet on this side of the sink. White outlets as well, so they blend in a little bit better. Light underneath there, and then you have a Furrion microwave here. It's a standard residential size microwave. 3-burner stove. It is a Furrion 3-burner stove, and it's going to be a gas stove. And then you have the larger Furrion oven there, so a good oven size space as well. It would be cool to see them go to like an Insignia 4-burner stove and oven in a travel trailer like this, but as you can see, breakers and fuses are wired down underneath here, so they wouldn't have the ability with how this is currently engineered to be able to do that. Also going to have toe space down underneath there, so you can kind of tuck your toes back into that space while you're cooking, give you a little bit more room. Have storage underneath here. It's not too huge, but you have that space there, and then you have a shelf right here underneath your sink as well. You have a tinted black glass cabinet door. Open this up, and this will go all the way back to the sidewall. And then storage through here as well. And storage up above your microwave. And I believe that's everything in this space. The next thing I want to talk about that is going to be a deal breaker for some people, when you have this slide out closed, you cannot get into this bathroom here. Now, this doesn't concern me all too much, because I know that if I needed to get to this bathroom on the road, you can push this slide out probably about 6 to 12 inches out, instead of, you know, pushing the full 3 feet of the slide out and get back to that bathroom. So you can easily just walk in, hold your slide out for a second while you're hooked up to the truck and have your battery hooked up to the RV. You're going to be able to push your slide in and out, and you can still get back to that bathroom. It's not like, you know, it's impossible to get back there. You're just going to have to open up the slide out a little bit to get back to the bathroom in this space. You're going to have your solar controls here. You have furnace controls here and AC controls here, and then you have your vent fan there as well. Then as we walk back to the bathroom, this is going to be a really nice sized bathroom, especially because of the ceiling height in here. They give you a good amount of storage as well. So you have your medicine cabinet with a nice big mirror there. Plastic sink, it is a nice deep large sink in this space. Black faucet, 3 drawers that open up, and then storage underneath the sink. Nice that there's no plumbing or anything down underneath there, so it looks very clean. Cleaner than most travel trailers. And then you get this additional storage here. So again, giving you more of that full-time capability with that storage. You have a vent fan in here as well, and then you're going to have a porcelain foot flush toilet. Here it's a little bit off-centered. It's not too crazy angled, but it does give you shoulder space on both sides. And then a rectangular shower, and because of the ceiling height in here, as I step in here, I mean, I don't even have to duck to get under this shower head. This camera's at my eyes right now, and look at how high that shower head is. I mean, that is just so impressive in a travel trailer. Literally feels like you're in a fifth wheel. Ceiling height to here is probably like 6'5", 6'6". I mean, you could probably be almost 7 feet and fit in this shower, which is very, very impressive for a travel trailer. You have no seams along your shower here, so all of this is all one piece that wraps all the way around. And then it is a plastic 2-piece shower, so you have a separate tub aspect here. Finally, they also have this clothing line that goes across here. So this is another interesting idea where you have this clothing line that will go across, and that is going to allow you to hang things like towels or swimsuits or whatever in this shower. So something that I've actually only seen with reflection that is pretty unique and a great idea. Towel rod right here so you can hang your towels, and then you have your tankless on-demand water heater controls here in the bathroom. So very practical spot where you can turn on your water heater from the bathroom. You don't have to go all the way out into the living room to do that like a lot of other travel trailers. Then this is actually my favorite part of the whole travel trailer. For a north to south facing queen bed bedroom, this is such a beautiful looking design. I hate that I didn't fix the bed before I came in here, make it look perfect. There we go. I mean, such a great looking design here in the bedroom. I love the way it looks and feels. You have a ton of floor space in here. Look at how much floor space is in this bedroom. It is so impressive. And as you come to the side here, you can see all your, headboard. You have the shelf up above here. You have basically night side tables for each individual. And then in this slide out is where all of your wardrobe storage is going to be. And they give you a lot. You basically get like a his and hers style setup here, where you have a shelf in here that can be removed. You have clothing rods there where you can hang all your clothes, and then each person is going to get 3 drawers here. And whoever has more clothes, you get another additional 3 drawers here as well. So you get 9 drawers in total in this space, and that's not it. If you want washer dryer, obviously you have to have that if we're talking full timing, or yeah, I just say have to, you don't have to, but it's a nice thing to have. You do get that in this space here. So you can take out this shelf and a washer dryer combo can be installed in this area, or you just get a ton of additional wardrobe storage in here. 2 more drawers that pull out down underneath here. Those are huge drawers as well. And then have a spot for a TV on the wall here. You have additional storage underneath the bed. This is going to be a residential queen size bed here, so keep that in mind. Storage down underneath here, it is strut assisted, all nicely framed out and looks very clean. And then this does come with what feels like a more premium mattress. Yeah, this is a, I don't know if this is a Serta mattress or what, but it's definitely a more premium mattress than what you typically see in a travel trailer. Feels like, or looks like it's probably a Serta mattress. A little strange that they do carpets on the sides here, but you do have quite a bit of space there as well. Easy to walk back to the bed, and you can easily sit here on the bed and have plenty of leg room and whatnot. Easy to get in and out of bed. And then you're going to have storage underneath this space here, outlets on both sides as well, and then more storage up over top that passes all the way through. 7-foot tall ceilings again, so just feels so incredibly spacious. You have additional charging here right above the bed with a USB and USB Type-C outlet there, or not outlet, plug, I guess you could say. And then you have your 2 lights above that area as well. It would have been nice to see like reading lights maybe, but I don't know, that's just maybe me being a little more picky than I need to be. Then you have a sliding pocket door going to and from the bedroom, It has a magnet latch here in the slide out. So you're gonna have to make sure that door is closed, or not closed, sorry, make sure it's open when you close your slide out, because that is gonna come all the way up to here. So something to keep in mind, this access through here is gonna be blocked when your slide is closed as well. But that is everything on this Reflection travel trailer. I'm very curious your thoughts on it. As I was going through it, I was like, man, there kind of is a bit to critique on this model based off of what people's interests are. I think for me personally, I just love this floor plan. I feel like I could live in this travel trailer full time, and I don't think there's a whole lot of travel trailers out there on the market I would say that I think I could comfortably live in. But this is one of them, and I really feel like I would enjoy living in something like this. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm very curious to hear what you think and curious to see what you think about this travel trailer. So let me know down below in the comments, and that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.